Hi, welcome to Randall Hill Speaks. I'm Randall. Don't get mad at me because I smoke. I want to start this off with a scripture. To be out of your mind is for no. To be out of your mind is for the Lord. To be in your right mind is for everybody else. Will call me crazy. Everybody else has. The only crazy thing is I'm still here to tell the stories. That being said, I'm going to tell you how I got all the shadow people out of my house of recent. If you're just tuning in and have never been here before, I fell off a slide when I was a kid. I broke my neck. I was dead for a half an hour. I've been haunted my whole life. My dad was a preacher down in Detroit, but he was a pedophile. So it brought the devil into my house. I got older and I fell in love with a Satanist. She wanted to be a high priestess. I got really suicidal and I turned on the devil and I told God to stay out of it and I challenged the devil to a fight. I'll explain that later, but I had 10 years of sleep paralysis. Every night, it was the worst horrible torture ever. The uncleanliness of these things. Well, anyways, I'm going to light up. I got a bad back and I've been emptying out my dead parents' home with my brother. All right, here we go. I had shadow people in my house. Now, the thing is, after I ascended, I see a bunch of light. I'll explain that later. Yes, I had the extreme feeling of going up. It was crazy. All right, so anyways, I moved out of my dad's house, which was totally had demons in there. I had to be there I broke my shoulder when I was 21. I've been disabled. Heads. Well, anyways, as I moved out, I got my own place, and I did not have the place cleaned out spiritually. I just came in and really didn't think about it. Well, all of a sudden, this major depression came over me. I couldn't feel any love. I couldn't feel any love whatsoever. I was vapid, dead, without life. It sucked. Oh, it was the worst, dude. And I love everybody, and I know the love of the Lord. I mean, I feel it. And next thing you know, man, I can't feel the love of nothing. I can't feel my parents' love. I can't feel my pastor's love. I can't feel the love of God. Heck, I can't even feel the love. I barely can feel the love I have for Jesus. Well, I was going down the hallway. See, I kept having this little red light in my room, too. It started off with a little red light in my corner. It looked like somebody was videotaping me. I'll explain to you later about the little red light. Now, if you've ever heard my other testimony about the flying A and the 7 spirits, they were red lights, and they were all demonic. And I just had a new revelation about that, which I'll explain later. Anyways. Man, my life is weird. Anyways. I would get up out of bed. Now, I can feel these presents. It's like someone coming around me, man. It's just what it is. Goddy, hush. Well, anyways. I would get out of bed and go towards it, and it would just fade out and go away. Well, anyways, I went down the hallway, and I see the dude stand up out of my chair. I was so depressed, I'm like, I don't even care. I don't even care. There's someone in my house, and I don't care. Oh, man. So I go to bed. I'm depressed. Well, the other night, a couple days later, I'm going to bed and I see a dude in the corner of my house wearing a hat. Well, I'm in a chat room and I'm like, yo, man, I seen a dude in my house. He's got a hat on. Well, next thing you know, they tell me it's called the Hat Man, and apparently he's all over the internet. Well, anyways, dude, my life. Well, anyways, I end up getting real suicidal, which I haven't been suicidal since I was 21 and I wanted to blow my own head off because I lost my girl, and that's where the Lord found me at the end of a shotgun. I'll tell you about that later. What the heck? Like I said, I used to be into Satan, okay, and I turned on the guy. Okay, I'm sorry if this is going a little long. I like to keep them down to 5 minutes. Well, I kind of died and I went to a very clean place, and I kind of fiend out for that feeling because I was so clean, cleaning me whiter than snow. Well, man, who can make this crap up? Well, anyways, I start talking with the Lord, and if you know me, you'll know that I know the Lord. I'll start telling you about how that is later. Well, I'm just talking, man. I'm like, Lord, I just want to be with you. Everybody's so mean to me. They've all treated me so badly. Everybody's turned on me, I only have you. I want to be with you. I just want to be with you. Would you accept me if I killed myself and brought myself to you? And the Lord told me, I don't take quitters. I would say I never knew you. Randy, go to the hospital. I said, Lord, man, I ain't going to the hospital, man. All they do is treat me badly. All they do is tell me it's all in my head. They give me drugs, or they don't listen to me and won't let me hug nobody. Won't let me talk about you. Call you a figment of my imagination. I don't want to go, Lord. Randy, you're talking about killing yourself. You need to go to the hospital. Well, I thank the Lord every day for that. I go to this hospital, and these people treat me like crap, just like I said. Well, I got mad that they slammed a door in my face because I came to get into the groups so I could talk. Got a bad back, man. I can't sit during this stuff. Can I watch? Oh, you can get out in the hallway. Okay, well, I go in the hallway. I'm like, this is weird. I'm standing in the doorway, and the dude got up and slammed the door in my face. Well, of course it's going to make you mad. I said, what the heck is this stuff, dude? I came here for groups. I'm supposed to be in a group, and this guy's slamming the door on me. Don't touch me. I'm disabled. If you touch me, I'm going to take it as a grievous offense. Well, next thing I know, I have two men tell me to follow them, and they put me on the side with all the real crazies, the violent people. Well, I'm over there. There's a man over there. And he is thoroughly screwed him up. He's saying all sorts of weird stuff, thought I was an angel. He's out of it. Well, he told me he had a demon. I probably did. Well, I prayed for him. Well, they kept telling me they were going to force me to take Thorazine. They were going to force me to take it because I got agitated. Well, instead of being locked into a state hospital, which they were threatening me with, I decided to take Thorazine. The medicines don't work. And Thorazine was for like a psycho killer. All I did was say, what the heck you do to me? See how they treat people? Well, anyways, I sat in that wheelchair, and I thank God for it, because that Thorazine took my legs out. Made me start having micro seizures. And no one will listen to me. It's just what they do. Now, I've been in this situation before. I need Cogentin or I need Benadryl, and I need it now. That took a while, but I ended up getting it. Had to argue for it, even after it was ordered. I was sitting in that wheelchair, and I made a decision then. I will never be forced to take another shot again. Hence, the CV-19. I made my decisions about this shot a long time ago. Had nothing to do with any of these vaccines. Had to do with the fact I was forced. I'll never be forced to do anything again. Well, anyways, I come home. And I was shaky. The drugs really screwed you up. I couldn't really, do much. Just get my legs back. Well, anyways, I came home, my buddy's house, and it was weird because it felt like I was locked in the third dimension. Like everything, all of the heavens and everything were locked into like a petri dish. And there was something looking in on the petri dish. Okay. A presence above me. Well, I've been up. I have ascended. I know what's right above me. This is demonic. So I come home. And I walk into my house. I go down the hallway, and there is a black cloud. I can't see through it. It is a black mass. I cannot see through this. Fear. Ungodly fear. Fear that I used to feel all the time when I was a child in my dad's demonic house. Ungodly fear. The devil is a spirit of fear. Huh. Well, anyways, I look at this thing and I'm like, I walk down the hallway. You gotta understand something about me. I don't scare easy, and I knew that wasn't my fear. It's afraid. I walk down that hallway and I look at it and I said, I'm going in. And I walked right into that thing. I couldn't see through the light. No light was coming through. Nothing. I mean, I know what my bathroom looks like. You can chalk this up to drugs if you want, but who can make this stuff up? Well, anyways, I walk into it. And right when I walk into it, I got to do it. It actually kind of makes me laugh when I replay this. I went like this. This is funny. So I go in there and I'm like, because the fear was so hard. I see myself in the bathroom. So I laugh at this stuff. Okay. I'm all right. Like I said, used to be an ex-Satanist drug dealer. I'm not scared. Well, anyways, and they say I'm bipolar. I just think it means I'm more passionate than others and I'm willing to pull the trigger. Huh. Well, anyways, I feel this fear, man, and I walked into it. So right after that, I'm like, what the heck? I got full-blown demon. Oh, yeah, and I was getting knocking on my wall. I'll tell you about that in a second. I totally forgot about that. And my platter. Okay, yeah, there's more stuff. Well, anyways, man, I'm weird. Sorry. Well, anywho, but I told you I was going to get funny on this stuff. I could tell it was coming. Well, anyways, yeah, man, so I called the pastor and had him come over. I told him he had full-blown demonic activity. Well, I was sleeping and I was getting 3 taps on the side of my house when I was sleeping. Scotty. Oh, man, I shouldn't have done that. Well, anyways, Gotti, be quiet. Well, anyways, I got a pit bull. Well, anyways, he's awesome. But anyways, I can hear. I thought it was my friends because my friends are jerks and I live with no gate. And my friends will not. I live in a trailer. I don't care. It's the best place I've ever been in my life. Well, anyways, they knock on the side of my house. And I get mad. I tell them, dude, don't knock on my house. Knock on my door, dude. You're making me mad. Don't do that. Well, they quit. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting 3 knocks. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, me being me. Beep, beep, beep. I knock back. Well, I get up. I walk down the hallway. I stop. Knock, knock, knock. Well, how in the heck do they know where I am in the hallway? I knock back. I go walking up to the window. Knock, knock, knock. So I tap as I'm coming around the corner. Knock, knock, knock. And I look. There's nobody there. There ain't nobody there. What the heck? Well, anyways, and the thing is, you gotta understand something. I can feel these things, okay? It's crazy. You're gonna laugh at me when I tell you how they left and I got scared. Well, anyways, I laugh at me. Well, anyways, don't get mad that I smoke. God gave us every seed-bearing plant. It's in the Bible. Anyways, this is running long. I'm sorry, guys, but my stories are gonna run long. This is my life. It's all the time. Well, anyways, I'm getting these knocks, and it happened more than once. So now I call the pastor to come over, and he does a thorough job of cleaning this place, man. He was all over the place. And I learned something about cleaning out a house. You need two people. God sends out two people, and you might need to do a physical act to actually get a spiritual entity out of your house, like open the front door. But yeah, we cleaned this place, right? Well, anyways, I'm laying in bed. It's like 2 days later. This is when they left. Oh, and a platter flew across my house. I had a platter set up on a table, and I heard it, boom, go flinging off, and it hit somewhere, and I heard the noise, but at that point, I was so depressed, I was so vapid, I just was like, dude, whatever. Such a spiritual attack. Well, oh yeah, and I get to tell you how I got healed. This is great. This is starting to become a good... See how it's all connected? Well, anyways, thank you for listening to my ramblings. Hopefully it'll help strengthen your faith. Well, anyways, I'm in the back room sleeping here. Tried to sleep. Well, I can feel something outside, like about 4 feet away from me. And I can feel it. I'm laying there and I can feel this presence. It's outside now. And all of a sudden, I hear the loudest hiss. It was like, it sounded like an anaconda hissing or an alligator hissing or a crocodile. It was so scary. And I'm like, oh crap, you're trying to sleep. And the thing's like, I'm at the most vulnerable part of me being me. And this thing's like, does this thing. And I'm like, oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me, man. Anyways, and it works. This stuff works. Anyways. God is so good. I'm glad I'm ending it like this. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Lord. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. So, I'm still all depressed, right? I'm all bummed out. Boo, just went to the hospital. Everybody's mean to me, Jesus. Not you. I'm at the back of the church because I have to stand up because I got a bad back. And I'm at the back of the church. I'm broken. You got to understand, I'm broken, all right? I'm broken, okay? I say, Lord, please take this off of me. Lord, please take this from me. Lord, lift this off of me. Nothing. And I've seen the throne of the Lord. I know where he is. I know what's in my heart. I know him. And I got pissed. I said, Lord, you're going to take this off of me. You take this off of me right now. I can't live like this. I can't live like this. Sorry. Told you this is difficult for me. He's so good. I felt on the back of my head, felt like water. I can't explain it. It's the closest thing I've ever... It was a spiritual act, but the only thing I could identify in the physical realm is it felt like water, but it was not water. It was in me. It was in my skin. And it was in me, and it was in the base of my neck. And I'll tell you about what I think it is later. And it came off of me, and from my mouth, I saw a brown and black orb shoot off and go to the left. Well, they called me bipolar. Well, there was something there. It was called mania. It felt like a misfire in my engine. It was like, I get so mad at how people would treat me. You got to understand, I've been persecuted, and there's no such thing as my white privilege. I've been persecuted. I'll get into that later. But it was all for Jesus, so it's worth it. Poor little kid. Well, anyways,